Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka hit the ground running in New York in the latest round of efforts to lobby the UN Security Council to ask the ICC to defer Kenya's post-election violence cases. On arrival at the UN headquarters, Kalonzo went straight into a meeting with the President of the UN Security Council, Paodong of China. China currently holds the presidency of the UN Security Council. Accompanied by 3 cabinet ministers, Dr. Sally Kosgei, Dr. Helen Sambili, and Nairobi Metropolitan Development Minister Njeru Githai, Kalonzo sought to assure the Security Council President that Kenya needed the 1-year deferral to complete judicial reforms and put in place local mechanisms to try the suspected masterminds of the post-election violence. Kalonzo told Paodong that the government was not trying to protect the 6 suspects named by ICC prosecutor Luis Moreno Ocampo. The Shuttle diplomacy has divided the Grand Coalition government, with the Prime Minister's allies mainly insisting that it was about protecting the Ocampo 6 from facing trials at the ICC. In what is now simply known as the Shuttle diplomacy 2, the Vice President's team is lobbying the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council, among them China, United States, Russia, United Kingdom and France. Each of these 5 would be very crucial in determining Kenya's push for deferral. If any of them votes to reject the deferral, then Kalonzo's efforts would have come to nothing. According to Kalonzo's spokesman, the UN Security Council President assured Kalonzo that Kenya's request for deferral had already been circulated to the 15 members of the UN Security Council who are said to be considering it. Kalonzo is also meeting the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon this evening. Meanwhile, back home in Nyeri, Catholic Archbishop John Cardinal Njue said he was still for the ICC trials for those who bear the biggest responsibility for the 2007-2008 post-election violence.
We said the whole issue of post-election violence has to be taken seriously. And we said that there were 2 categories. There are those who are the instigators and there are those who are implementers. Our position, I think, was very clear that that time we said let the instigators go to Hague. And we said let the implementers then be tried here. That is why there was the necessity for a local tribunal.
Trade Minister Chirau Ali Mwakwere is also leading another team to lobby the other UN Security Council members, Bosnia and Herzegovina and Portugal. Noah Otieno, KTN Prime.